So I got a turtle profile here. I've drawn in blue the spinal column, the vertebrae. All right. What you're going to see, there's a couple of muscles on there that need a little bit of explaining. One is that retrahens capitis collique. All right. There is a typo in the musculature section, the very first section under head and neck, where it says retrahens capitis collique and longus colli. It says to the side, these muscles are the superficial muscles of the neck. That is not accurate. I don't know how that snuck in there years ago, but I lost the original file, so I have a scan that I print off, and I just got to correct it every time. Those are not superficial muscles. Those are deep muscles. Those are inside. Right? But the retrahens capitis collique is the muscle that is primarily responsible for a turtle to be able to pull its head in under its shell. If you have ever tried to keep a turtle from pulling its head in under its shell, you will know that it is not easy. That is an extraordinarily powerful reflex that they have for pulling that head in. The retrahens capitis collique is the largest muscle in a turtle's body, and you can't see it. You won't really see it until you have ultimately disemboweled that animal. If you take a look at the retrahens capitis collique, it inserts back here at the very base of the shell, and it is an enormous muscle. It's a big corded mass of muscles. It is multiple sections, and as they go through the mid part of the body, they're all bundled together as one bundle. And then what happens is when they get to the neck, those bundle elements separate, and they all go and insert in a circumference around the back of the skull. So they kind of come in and go. So when you get into the neck, you'll see elements of this. I'll be able to show you parts of the retrahens around the base of the skull, but you won't really have an appreciation for it until you get way down in deep. Right? So I'll show you that. The longus colli, if you have any experience helping mom or grandma in the kitchen at Thanksgiving and you've cooked a big bird, a turkey, you know, that comes with the cavity packed with the giblets and the neck. And if you take a look at that turkey neck, if you have any experience at all with the turkey neck, you'll recognize the longus colli the moment you see it. It's way deep. It's the muscles that are wrapped around the actual cervical column. And you know, the diagram, if you found that piece of diagram, shows them as little, you know, pieces that go in, you know, like that. And the moment you'll see it, you're like, it's like a turkey neck. I'll point it out to you when we get there. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to skin the neck and head. And I need to be able to show you the omohyoid and sternomastoid, the latissimus colli. Those are right on the surface. So you have to be careful skinning the neck. And there's all sorts of slimy, whitish stuff underneath that skin. You know? So you can peel away as much of that as you can safely with a sharp scalpel. But once you get down to the muscle layer, ask me to come over. I need to point out a few things to you. Right? The omohyoid and sternomastoid, these are muscles that are going to be for turning the head side to side. Right? And then the biventer and spinal cervicals, you have a set that comes, let me erase this one. Reestablish this. You'll have one set that attaches to the shell in here and comes straight down and attaches to the cervical column. So when they contract, the head goes up. And then there's going to be another set, let me continue on here, that's going to be at the back of the head. It comes back this way. So when these contract, the head pops back. So these are all about raising that head up and looking around. Right? I think these are the spinal cervicals and these are the biventer cervicals. Again, once you get all that head and neck skins, when I come over, I'll be able to show you these elements. Like, boom, there they are. Right? It's actually